Today in the Sauce Lab, we're making an Orange Sriracha BBQ Sauce that is sweet, citrusy, and packs just enough heat. Hey, welcome back to Smokin' and Drinkin'. I'm Mike, and today we're back in the Sauce Lab. Today the Sauce Lab is out in our outdoor kitchen. Today we're making Orange Sriracha BBQ Sauce. Orange and chili peppers are one of those classic pairings. The natural sweetness of the orange softens the heat. The acidity brightens the sauce, and the citrus adds an aroma that complements the smoky flavor. Today we're going to be using chicken wings. I've got some wings going on the smoker. That'll be our delivery vehicle for our orange sriracha sauce. But let's get started. As you can see, we've got a whole plethora of ingredients. For our orange, we're going to have an actual orange juice, some orange marmalade, and then of course our sriracha sauce. Of course, we have some of the other usual ingredients that go with barbecue sauce, our brown sugar and our ketchup, some Who's Your Sister sauce and some soy, and we're going to do some paprika. And we're going to do it smoking and drinking style. We're going to step it up just a little bit. We're going to add some bourbon and some chipotle peppers and a little bit of honey. Let's get going here. First thing we're going to do, we're going to use our outdoor hot plate here. We got a 2-burner hot plate. We're just going to need one, but first thing we need is some orange juice, and fresh squeezed is best. You can use orange juice from concentrate or from your grocery, just right out of the orange juice. But we're going to do fresh squeezed, and we're going to need 1 cup. I'm going to put that in here so we don't get juice all over the place. And we're just going to, I've got several oranges. We're going to need them because 1 cup, actually we only need a 1/4 cup. I misread that. I'm still getting orange juice all over. We actually need a 1/4 cup, not 1 cup. My bad. We might get 1/4 cup out of this orange. It is very close. Good thing these are big oranges. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. This orange has been in my fridge for just a little while, so it's a little, we ate most of them, but had one left. So I thought we'll make some orange sriracha sauce. So got a 1/4 cup of fresh squeezed orange juice. We need 1 cup of our orange marmalade made from sweet orange peels. I've not had a lot of orange marmalade in my life. 1 cup. That's not something we had when I was growing up. I don't know, is that a southern thing? Something y'all do in the South? Obviously, that's just silly. Alright, 1 cup, that's most of the jar. There we go. 1 cup of our orange marmalade. Need 1/2 cup of ketchup. Half a cup of ketchup, staple product for barbecue sauce. 3 tablespoons of our sriracha sauce. 3 tablespoons. test this after a little bit. We may need more, maybe not. But that's part of making sauce. You got to test it, taste test as you go. 2 tablespoons of our apple cider vinegar. I'll tell you, this caddy, this barbecue caddy that I have, has been so helpful for me. Got it at Amazon. You can, I've got a link, some links down at the bottom. I'm an Amazon affiliate. If you want to get one of those, you can use those links. 2 tablespoons. But it has been extremely helpful for me. As you can see, got a lot of ingredients to carry out. It's nice to have a caddy. It's nice to have paper towels when the wind doesn't blow it all away. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Not much brown sugar. We may need to add more. We'll see if we want it to be sweeter or not. I could almost just do a pinch here. Don't want to get my brown sugar in the bag all saucy. I like saucy, but all right. 2 tablespoons. All right, and then we need some Who's Your Sister sauce, 1 tablespoon. We need soy sauce, another tablespoon of that. Teaspoon of smoked paprika. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I do like garlic. Mrs. Smokin might have something to say about that. Messy Mike. And then we're going to need our onion powder. Half a teaspoon of our onion powder. Quarter teaspoon of our black pepper. Come out of there. Black pepper, pinch of cayenne. Cayenne, just a dab will do ya. We're going to estimate a pinch here. The wind doesn't blow it all away. There's our cayenne. All right, and then our Smokin and Drinkin addition. We're going to add a little bit of bourbon. Just a splash. It's about a tablespoon. It's just about a tablespoon of bourbon. Teaspoon of chipotle. Here it is, right in front of me. Teaspoon of our chipotle. Tablespoon of honey. I think this is brand new. Yep, hopefully it comes out. Oh yeah, she's running good. That'll add a little extra sweet flavor to it. All right, that is it for our ingredients. And then what we need to do, we're going to get this on the hot plate here. We're going to bring it to a simmer. Just going to let that simmer for a while, and then we'll give it a taste test. We'll be right back. While we're waiting for that to simmer, I thought I'd make a little cocktail. I'm just going to do a simple screwdriver. Figured orange juice, orange sriracha, why not? So it's simple vodka and orange juice, not much to it. But ice, couple ounces of quality vodka. I think this is a 2-ounce jigger. Yeah, it'll be a little strong. And then 4 to 6 ounces of orange juice. Fresh squeezed is better, but I used all the orange juice fresh squeezed in our sauce. Yeah, that's going to be it's going to have a little bite to it. And of course our little orange slice there. Give that a stir. Nice. I like that. All right, this is still coming up to a simmer. It's going to take a little while. We'll just let that go. You know, we need to break down that marmalade and let all the ingredients blend together. So we're just going to let that simmer. Once it gets up to simmer, we'll let it go for about 10 minutes, and then we'll give it a taste. You know, Sriracha isn't just a hot sauce. It contributes chili heat, garlic, vinegar, and a little bit of sweetness. The orange fills in what the Sriracha doesn't have. It's a fresh, fruity brightness. Together they create a much more rounded flavor than either ingredient on its own. It's still going here. We're going to do this another 10 minutes or so. We're going to go about 15 minutes total. So, all right, this has been simmering about 15 minutes. Let's give it a little taste here. Get closer to me. Oh, wow. I love that orange flavor to it. And of course, there's some heat there. It's got a bite to it. I think it might need just a little bit more sweetness, a little more brown sugar. This would be to your tastes, of course, but I'm just going to add about, maybe a tablespoon, maybe not quite. I don't want to go overboard with it, but the flies like it. Okay, let's get this blended in here. Our wings are getting close. Let's see what that did. There we go. It didn't need much. Just needed to add a little bit of sweetness to it. So, okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to turn that off. We're going to let that cool down to outside temperature. It's about 85 degrees right now. Kind of a nice day. Didn't get that blast furnace heat that we have. It is windy, but wind's out of the, well, it was out of the north. It switched. We're going to let this cool down. Then we're going to get out our blender. We're going to blend it. There's, orange marmalade's made from orange peels. So, there's some little chunks in there. You wouldn't have to, but I might put this in a squeeze bottle, kind of like this one. So, those holes are pretty small, but I'm going to go ahead and blend it and make it nice and smooth. So we'll let that cool down, and then we'll get our blender out. All right. Our orange sriracha sauce has cooled down to a manageable temperature, and that's nice and thick. That's a good consistency for sauce, barbecue sauce. All right, what we're going to do now, I like mine smooth. I don't like little chunks in there, especially if I'm putting it in a squeeze bottle. So we're going to blend it a little bit, and then we'll get it jarred up here. But our wings are not quite ready, so we'll just go ahead and get this in the blender. Gotta always commit to the pour. Oh yeah, smells delicious. I always know when it's a good sauce because just making it makes my nose run. All right, and then we're just gonna pulse this a little bit. There we go. It doesn't take long. Off of there. This, like I said, this is an optional step. Yeah. There we go. What we're going to do, we're just going to put it right in our jar. No sense losing some in each pour. Oh, yeah. I like it. And then we're going to have a little extra for tasting. Nice. All right. We're going to leave that in there. Man, as soon as our wings are done, that's delicious. I'm going to cover it up just because of the flies. And we're going to wait for the wings to get finished so we have a delivery vehicle for our sauce. We'll be right back. All right. We've got our wings finished. Our sauce finished. It's time to give it a taste. We need to just put our sauce right over our wings. Oh yeah, nice. So before I dig in, just want to talk a little bit about it. So we have our Orange Sriracha BBQ Sauce. I have labeled it as hot. Mrs. Smokin snuck out and took a little taste, and she said that's fiery hot. So for the rest of us who like hot sauce, that's hot. It's not, I don't think it's fiery hot, but it's hot enough. But it's got just enough of that orange flavor in there and some sweetness, a little bit of that acidity. That's going to cut down on the grease from the wings a little bit, kind of mellow that out. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a great pairing with wings or pork chops, or gosh, you could even use it on burnt ends. Pork and chicken, I think maybe are the best for this. But anything you like, spicy ribs. Spare ribs or baby back ribs, oh, it'd be great on those. But let's give it a taste here. Take this little guy right here. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, that pairs perfectly with those wings. Oh man, like I said, just the right balance of orange and sweetness and heat. Oh man. Let me know what you think. Would you like it hotter? Obviously you can't taste this, but do you like your sauce sweet or more on the savory side? Do you like them hot? Do you like them mild? You like Mrs. Smokin, don't really like the heat there. Or you like more like Little Smokin, one of my daughters. She loves it hot like I do. But let me know down in those comments what you think. I gotta have another taste. Yeah. So if I had to rate the sauce on heat, I'd give it 2.5, maybe 3 chili peppers, if you want to go that way. It's just a medium hot sauce, I think. Sweetness, medium on the sweetness, and flavor. It is a unique flavor. I really like the flavor. So, the question is, does this belong in the Sauce Lab fridge? I think the Orange Sriracha BBQ Sauce is Sauce Lab approved. I want to thank you once again for tuning in to Smokin' and Drinkin', Sauce Lab edition. And remember to, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe. No, it doesn't cost you anything. It's easy to do. Just hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of our videos we put out every Sunday morning, hit that notification bell. As always, Prost!